And when I have the Wi-Fi on, so I'm just going to never feels like. So I'm working on Miss Mama today. Just turn the volume up. And we're going to turn off the notifications. Okay. Oh my gosh. So today's my last live ever as BA of the month. Yes. So it was Priya's idea. It's the truth. It is the truth. So yeah, so for that, I'm going to definitely be focusing on the gel potion collection. And I've got some green tea. Just need to make sure that I'm just going to cover that with a little tissue. So I'm just going to find my swatch sticks. I did do several little nails, little demos for this collection, and you know, I did show it on my live. I'm just looking for the one. So this is the one. Hey Priya, how are you, sis? This one is the one that I want to recreate today. And I think I'll do this on 2 nails, and then on the other 3 nails I'm going to use some polygel, and yeah, I'm going to use some polygel. So just want to make sure, because this is my working, I need her on this. So excuse me one moment. Oh wow, I'm definitely getting another stand because my phone, it's almost like it's too heavy. Okay, so that's not too bad. We can see from there, because the stand I have for my red iguana just does not, it doesn't fit. So yeah, well, it fits, but it rocks a lot. Hey Gina, good afternoon. Okay, you're making a coffee, awesome. I'm drinking a green tea because I've already had 2 cups of coffee this morning. You know, the first one never counts, and then the second one is the one, you know, so yeah. How are you, Gina? I hope you're having a good day. So we're going to get into this last live. And as I was saying, it's not entirely a lie, because I am BA of the month of October, and it's the last day of October, and it's Halloween and all that good stuff. So I needed to do this live. Yesterday I was gonna do something else, but like literally woke up this morning, thanks be to God, and I had to do today what I was gonna do yesterday. But there's no rest for the wicked or the kind. That saying needs to change, because I don't want to feel like it's because I'm wicked or I don't get rest, because I don't think I am. So I'm just putting some base coat on the nails, because 3 of the nails will have the polygel, and I think even the other 2 that I'm going to do the art on, I'm going to encapsulate with a little bit of Clear Builder, just so it's just nice and glossy. And I have, I think it's a bat. Yeah, it was a bat sequins. I say sequin because they're not really glitter. It's like a sequin glitter. And I had to do the thumb because, you know, she has a thumb. So this is my Red Iguana 3.0. She's actually called Miss Mama. So I just thought, as I'm not working on my own phalanges today, I can work on my practice hand that's actually named after me. So I might have to get one that's like my alter ego or something. Okay, I'm just wiping the underside in case, and I'm going to pop her in the lamp for 30 seconds. So yeah, it's Halloween today. Yes, I'm glad that you're doing good, sis. I'm not doing too bad, sweetheart. You know, like, where did October go? October has felt like the longest month, like so much in October. I'm very thankful, very blessed, feel grateful. So it's not, oh, I'm not whinging, but you know, like, oh my gosh, where did October go? So I had to, you know, and you know, gel box is monthly. So I had to do my gel box set today. So yeah, we're getting through it. So these nails, I'm going to have the art. And then the other three, I'm going to do the polygel. So the three colors that I think I'm going to have on the tips, I'm going to use Moonlit Mystique. I've been calling this Moonlight Mystique. It's Moonlit Mystique. Oh my God. Enchanted Green and Twilight Tints. I'll show you them. Oh yeah. She's at Mum's. Yes. So the thumb is the thumb. Now I am thinking maybe the Twilight hints on the pinky. I like that for the pinky. And on the index, if I can ever get this open, let's just open that one as well. And that index finger, Enchanted Green. It's literally Halloween in a bowl. And so pretty. It's diamond gel glitters. That's literally one coat. Like what? The what? Now, because the thumb is the thumb, I am going to just put these two in the lamp. And then I'll do the thumb afterwards because I can't ever just leave it in there. I've got to kind of hold it. Yeah, October just, it's like it flew past. I don't know what happened to October, but as I said, I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And day of the month, it's been such a whirlwind. So again, thank you. And thank you to all my sisters and brothers that just made this month even more special. I got to meet my nail sister Gina for the very, very first time in real life. I'm here for that. So for the hell of it, I'm going to do a second coat because, you know, opacity is key. So I'm going to do another coat of Twilight Tints. and Enchanted Green. So beautiful. Okay. So I'm gonna again put that in the lamp, and then I'll do the Moonlit Mystique. Yes, definitely. This year I got to meet you and Priya for the first time. So it's, yeah, 2024 has been awesome. Feel so thankful and grateful. And even in terms of nails and the nail journey, it's been, yeah, as you would say, Gina, practice makes progress. So I'm here for that. I'm going to do Moonlit Mystique. I don't know how I was calling it Moonlight Mystique. Ah, that magic potion may have had a glitch. Maybe that's why I didn't get to find a cure for menopause. The mango pause. All right, I've got to hold this hand in there. Okay. Oh, yes, definitely, Gina. You know, everything they say happens for a wise purpose. So you needed that this year, so you got that. I agree. Gina. Okay, the reason why it's not that it's not accurate. It's my last day as BA of the month. So this is actually my last live as BA of the month. I will still continue to be a BA for Madam Glam, but I'm just not the BA of the month. They're going to have someone new as of tomorrow, the 1st of November. But next month is my birthday month. So it's November. Scorpio season is in full effect. For me, Scorpio season doesn't start until my birthday. So it's bad because we already are in Scorpio season. But for me, it doesn't start till the 8th of November. It's so bad. And my birthday's on a Friday this year. So it's really weird because I feel like since I've been doing nails, I've had a birthday on Friday before. I don't know why I feel like this is my second birthday. Okay. So I've got my base. You see, when I put this thing on, I was wondering if it was going to be a bad idea. And it's already proving to be such a bad idea. But she looks cute with it on. Okay, so I'm going to use the Polygel. Let me just get some alcohol. Pour some isopropyl alcohol in there. I really need to tell you girls my story. Oh, yes, Gina, whenever you are ready, sweetheart, you already know. You know, my son has been saying the same to me. Mom, you should tell your story, Mom. And it's really weird because I was on his TikTok yesterday. And, you know, when you experience something with your child and then you hear your child's version of it versus your version, it's not that it's different. But yeah, it was a little different. So I'm just going in with Madam Glam's Polygel. It's called Lily of the Valley. But yeah, remember the story I told about when we were in the hostel? Sorry. Can you all see? I feel like I have to literally raise her hand. But it was just really interesting listening to his version of it that he remembers and how he remembers it. So some of the things that happen, it's like, I believe that if it doesn't kill you, as they say, not even to be morbid, it makes you stronger. They do say that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But yeah, I was just listening to that, hearing how worried he actually used to be for me when he went to school and had to leave me in that place. And just, yeah. So it's like, I wouldn't want to ever go back to that, you know, to that place. But yeah, is what it is. It happened. So I'm gonna just do that, and I will flash. I'll flash it in the lamp in a minute. I don't want to bring it too down. Carefully push that hand back up. And Madame Glam's Polygel as well is not very sticky. It's really reminds me of more acrygel than Polygel. Just gonna put a little bit here. I mean, she knows, but as she gets older, yes. So this timeline that Stefan was recalling, he would have been probably about 10, maybe 9, 10, basically, because he was still at primary school. And yeah, so he was still at primary school. Now, seeing how this looks, I'm definitely going to add some more on the other one. So glad I hadn't gone in the lamp. But yeah, he would have been at primary school. And, I said not everything was accurate, but it was the whole thing. But I think, the point of the whole thing was, you wonder, like, when you go through experiences with your children, if it's going to be that thing that it scars them and changes them, and it does, but for the better. So, and he appreciated that. He appreciated the strength. And like, this place was definitely haunted. I don't care what anybody tells me, and it's so weird because we've always talked about the experience, and it's just when he was younger, he didn't really know how to kind of express it. So listening to him yesterday on, it was doing a little story time. And honestly, it was like, back then, obviously because of his age, and hello, you're not swearing with me. Um, he didn't obviously say that it was like poo. He would say poo. But on the TikTok, I was listening to it yesterday. I was like watching it, and it's like every other word was the S word. I don't want to swear on this. And he said it so much, and I was like, bro, are you okay? But I think it's because it's the first time he kind of, he's come out and is expressing it. I don't know what kind of, it's like some fluff. But yeah, it's too funny. Just gonna squeeze a little bit more. That's like slightly too much. But I think, that was the part that would stick out for anyone. Um, and I was saying to him in the comments after watching that movie, The Deliverance, which is based on, true events, just to make matters worse. There was a scene and a reference to just when the little boy was possessed. He, you know what? Let me tell you the story. It's Halloween. It's early, but I can tell you the story because it is like a little spooky story. I have told this story on my channel before anyway. But yeah, so basically, we were in a hostel, and this is me coming back because I was fleeing domestic violence. So I basically left the country for like, close to a year. I was going in and I was coming out. Um, my son, eldest one, I mean, he was the only child at the time, single parent. So it's just me, right? And even though he was living with his grandparents, it just wasn't it for him, which is fine. You know, so anyway, I had to come back. Just gonna pop her in the lamp. I had to come back, face the demons. I had literally, done everything I had to do while I was away. No, honestly, don't feel that guilt. Honestly, sis, because I'm telling you about an adult now who lived such a similar experience. Um, so yeah, so I was literally at my mom's for a little bit. And then I I had to go get my own place now. So I had moved into a hostel with him. But the night before they gave us that hostel, because you have to, the process is you go through temporary accommodation and all of that. So I'd gone to the homeless and they didn't find me anything that day. So I had to come back the next day. So in fact, he stayed with his grandparents that night and they put me in that hostel, but I was in a different room. And then the point is the next day I'm supposed to return to the homeless to find out about the accommodation, like long-term accommodation or whatever, even though it's temporary. I didn't sleep much that night. I didn't really even have anything like with me, like blanket and all of that stuff. I literally remember having my coat. Um, and I remember I used to smoke cigarettes. So I had some cigarettes, I had my phone, and I really don't even think I had a charger. I'm thinking about it now and I can't remember. I may have had my charger, but the reason why is because I remember thinking I couldn't stay on the phone. I was talking to someone and then my battery had got to a certain percentage and I was like, you know what, I've got to go. Now, I didn't do too much that night in that place. Sorry. I just slept. I was supposed to just sleep, wake up, and go back the next day. I didn't have any blankets and stuff, as I said. I just had my coat. So, yeah, it was cold, but not like where I couldn't, get a few hours. And I think I did eventually sleep for a few hours. But I was up by 6. And I think at that point I started to make my way back there. So fast forward now, get back there, and the reality is I am going to be living in this place, but in a bigger room on another floor. So say like I must have been on the top floor. This is what I hate doing, the thumbs. I must have been on the top floor, and that's where they would probably normally put single people. But because I was going to be living there with my son, it was more of a family room. So we had our own kitchenette thing in the bedroom. So it was more like a bed sit, to be fair. I'm so sorry. This thumb is just so awkward, even on the practice hand. So yeah, I got the keys, and I think I must have gone back to my parents, and my dad, may his soul rest in peace, helped us to move. So we moved all our stuff in. And, it wasn't that bad. And I say this because, as I said, I've been in a hostel before. That was not my first time in a hostel with him. And like you're talking about guilt, I felt the guilt because we had a house. And because of this horrible relationship that was in, I had to give up the property. It was one of those situations where if you're in that kind of domestic relationship and you don't feel like the person is going to let you go, you have to leave. So, that's what happened. I'm just going to cure that thumb. I had to leave. I left and gave up the property. So, by the time I came back, as I said, I had to start the process all over again. So yeah, we've got all our little stuffs in there. And honestly, from that sort of week we moved in, it was just colder anyway. But I mean, we'd be sitting there, and then all of a sudden, when that cold breath just comes out your mouth. And I'm not even gonna lie, like we used to laugh like about it, just literally laugh about it. Like, oh my gosh, look, we're making breath. And just turn on the heater, double up with the blankets or whatever. The noises we used to hear, again, didn't really worry me at the time because we were kind of sandwiched between the 2 floors, because I think there were 3 floors altogether, and we were on we were in the middle, and then so there were people down the bottom, and then there were people above us. And it really wasn't even that long into being there when one night this lady knocks on the door, and she was like, she was an elderly lady. And, sometimes your brain is telling you, oh, yeah, they're just crazy. Honestly, sometimes you just don't know. I'm telling you, sometimes you really don't know. And she was asking if I've been hearing like noises and do I hear thumps and all of this. And I said, yeah, but isn't that normal? Because, it's a hostel and there's just tons and tons of people. And she was like, no, I mean, like banging, like heavy footsteps. And honestly, I hadn't. But I'm going to be honest with you. I was skeptical. I could hear Stefan. I could hear him laughing, just like, oh. Because we're so easy to think that maybe somebody's crazy. Well, not even crazy in that sense, but just like, oh, what's she going on about? And literally, I'm telling you, that's what I was thinking. Oh, what's she going on about? So she left anyway, just as quick as she came, told her that I hadn't heard anything. And, I wasn't lying. I really hadn't. Well, obviously, when somebody says something like that to you, from that point, you're probably just going to have it in your mind, right? And yeah, I did. So now we're just listening out for anything. And I could see the change even in my son, because he was probably now thinking, oh, this is not funny anymore. So anything that we did here was just sort of like, oh. And, we're big supernatural fans. Like, literally, when you have your child young, they say they grow with you. What the hell is that? So Stefan did grow with me. So a lot of the things I like to watch, or the genres I like to watch, he likes. Um, so you would think, being like supernatural diehard fans, you would have all the ins and outs that you need to have for ghost busting. But still, no penny had dropped. A lot of things, as I said, that was happening, we just looked at it as, oh, okay. You know, um, we had a new family move in on our floor, and it was a black lady. She had two kids, a boy and a girl. And I think the girl was older than the boy, but they were off school age, and she was a working mum. I never saw a man, like AKA dad or whatever, because it was a family hostel and there were couples in there, husband and wife or whatever, couples had kids. But I'm just saying, personally, I hadn't seen any man. I only saw her and the kids, and we would leave out around the same sort of time in the morning, because I'm going to drop my son to school, and she's literally doing the same with her kids, and then going to work afterwards. So she was a polite woman, the kids were polite, they would see, and would all say hello and all that stuff. And that was, I would say, everything was normal when they moved in. For maybe, oh, sorry, let me just bring this up. Let me see. For maybe, I would say 2 months. I would say for about 2 months of them living there, everything was normal, right? Sorry, just realized I was badly out of frame. Oh my gosh. Um, Everything was normal. See, no problem. She was not, like one of those neighbors that needs to borrow sugar, or constantly knocking on your door. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes, some people cannot respect your space. So she wasn't one of those people. I only saw her in the mornings, really, and sometimes when they were coming back in the afternoon. Because most of the times I'd go to my parents when I picked up my son, and then in the evening my dad would drop us back. Um, and then one morning now, I've gone to the toilet because we're the only two on the floor, on that particular level, because there were supposed to be other people, but we were the only two there at the time. And as I said, we shared a bathroom. And when you are living in a place where you've got like to share, we had, like our bathroom bucket sort of thing, the bathroom caddy. Because up until, you know, the family moved in, it was just us. So I actually was able to leave things in the bathroom. But when they moved in, I just thought it's a bit weird. Um, I think I'm gonna take some of this off. Don't want to lose too much of my color. So we did have our bucket thing, even down to the toilet mat. No, I think I left a mat in the toilet because I'm a texture person anyway. And then we had one for when, we have a bath, basically. Um, so that morning I've gone into the bathroom to, get it ready because school. And when I say the walls, the toilet, the seat, the floor, the bathtub, everything had poo. I mean, at this point, first thing in the morning and I had my glasses on, you're still thinking, am I seeing stuff? Like, what is that? So I think my son has probably heard me and he's come out and it's just like, Mom, oh my God, what's that? I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting there. So, I'm just like, look, just wait. I'm going to sort it out. Um, Looked around the hallway, kind of, was trying to listen, but it didn't feel like anyone had gone into the bathroom that morning anyway. I felt like we were the first ones in there that day. I'm just going to kill that. So I cleaned it and I thought, okay, when I see the warden, I'm going to also talk to them about it, because I thought it would just be one isolated incident and never happen again. I still didn't think it had anything to do with next door because I said I hadn't seen them. The next day, it literally happened again. It was only ever seemed to have been done during the night, not, during the time where we're awake or still going to the toilet. It's that long moment. And then when you do wake up in the morning and you're going in there now and then, you can't get in because there's poo everywhere, literally. Um, so this has probably happened now nearly every day. I'm already just losing my marble now. Um, the warden cannot be seen. Um, ooh, there's a number to call, but let me tell you about how no one's answering the phone. And it wasn't like, I realized then that it wasn't that the warden was meant to stay there at all times. They literally come, do the check, and then they go. Um, so I think I made a complaint to the the homeless people, because I'm like, this place where you put us, I was feeling targeted at the time. Didn't know if it was, just someone being funny, but I have a child, so there's a lot of things that you're just not going to take for face value as a joke. And now it's getting to me because every morning now, um I'm finding this poo. Sleep, my sleep was interrupted. Let me just tell you that, because I stopped sleeping. I started literally sitting by the door to see if I could catch anyone. Like, honestly, sitting by the door, and I'm telling you, I don't hear anything. And then in the morning, when I wake up, fresh poo. So it got to this point now where I started making my son like shower at night, and so that in the morning we're not, I'm feeling like, okay, I don't have to do that, and I'll check and there's more poo. Now, this whole time, I've not caught anyone. I've not caught the little boy. I've not caught the little girl. I went to the door now and I'm knocking, because at this point now I'm thinking, we both share this bathroom. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? And also, it just dawned on me that what if it's not her? And what if it's someone else? And, you know, so she's thinking it's my son. I'm thinking it's her children. So, yeah, it was time to kind of, speak to her. I knocked that door and the door opened. It was such a little crack. So I was like, hello. I said, hi, I'm the lady over there. And I was pointing to the door. I said, I don't know if you've seen what's been happening in the bathroom. Someone's literally been going there and just vandalizing it with feces every day. I said, obviously I've got a child and it's definitely not him, because I'm the one that's going in there and cleaning it. And she didn't even really look at me. Her head was down, her hair looked messy. And honestly, I just thought, I thought she had a cold. I thought she was ill. But she answered me so abruptly and said she didn't know nothing about it. So, yeah, I let her be. I'm just turning that hand upside down a little bit. I'm going to put her in the lamp. So, yeah, I just let her be. I'm complaining to my parents. I'm trying to talk to anybody I can talk to. I'm just at my wit's end. I don't even know what the hell to do. And that lady that had knocked on the door, I remember her coming again. And when she came, I even asked her. I just said to her just randomly, like, someone keeps doing like poo in the toilet and literally defacing the bathroom every day. I said, you know, so I was even asking her just like in terms of the warden, when is that warden coming back, kind of thing, because she looked like she'd been there longer, and it was her that was saying to me, oh yeah, you know, she's not always here. She's meant to be, but she's not. They had another building, I believe, and that's the one where normally you can catch them. So I called that building, made a complaint. Again, they said that these are things between you and your neighbor and all this stuff. I'm never gonna lie. I was losing it. At this point now, I'm just stressed. I'm depressed. My child is scared. Now we're hearing noises. The room and the cold just kind of abruptly happens. The breath, and just a feeling of dread, but not knowing why. And this lady, after we've had this conversation, and she's told me this, she's randomly just come upstairs one day. And honestly, this wasn't like before where she came and she was all bubbly and making conversation. She was just basically like, it's got a hold of her and her kids. Oh, that poor lady. She's such a lovely lady, and those poor kids. And honestly, I could see my son behind me, and I'm thinking, let's not have this conversation, please, because my son's like looking at me. You know, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm going to definitely read back through the messages. And so I said to her, what do you mean? She's like, oh, it's got a hold of her. That, you know, this hostel, it's haunted. There's a really, really, you know, strong entity in here. And obviously, as I said, my son and I, we do a lot of supernatural stuff. So I am a little bit scared at this time because I'm thinking, what do you mean? Oh, yes, love, hugs, and hot chocolate. I'm sending you one right now. Yes, Gina. And to all my nail sisters out there that need a hug. Just wash this brush. So yeah, this one was like, oh, they've got a hold of her and her kids. He's not going to let her go. And don't you hear the banging? And I said, yeah, I've been hearing it, but I thought it's coming from upstairs. And she's like, oh my God. Let me tell you about the fright when that woman said, there's no one upstairs. There hasn't been anyone upstairs for ages. I was like, no, I slept there. She goes, yeah, you get someone sleep there at night. They only put people there that need to sort of come back the next day. So I was thinking, wait, this is not even yes. Oh, no one. Yes, no. I'm glad we're all having and are in good moods today. But yeah, so I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely very intrigued. I'm just gonna spray the alcohol directly on it because I don't want to fight with this. Or maybe just take it off and wipe it and file it. So like we had the conversation, she left, I'm live, baby. And then, you know, obviously my son was like wide-eyed looking at me, just like, what the what? And I was like, oh yeah. And I did palm it off because I'm thinking, no, I'm not trying to believe that we're living here with this entity. What's up, baby?
What's that entity?
Yeah.
What entity?
When was just telling the story of when we lived and there was an entity there.
Entity.
Yeah. So, you know, he kept asking me all these questions like, oh, Mom, do you think this? And Mom, do you think, is it going to get us? And now, obviously, the cold, breaths, wondering now who was actually making all those sounds, like who? Because what we thought was people, and she's telling me that nobody's up there. I'm thinking, what the hell? What did you say? Thank God I packed the... Yeah, the padded one. Yeah. And I was thinking, is this woman for real? Like, really for real? But as I said, when you got a kid, even though you're scared, you know, you're trying to be brave. And as I said, listening to his version of it, when he was talking about it, he talks about, you know, me probably being scared but not showing it, because obviously I'm trying to be strong for me and him. And you know, our moods just dropped. I wasn't even going round to my parents as much. It was just so solemn. And I actually, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to put a warning out there, I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I dropped him to school one day. And honestly, I came back and I think I was making a hot drink or something, but it was just me in there. And now I can hear a voice talking to me. Like, you know, when you, it's like you hear something, but I don't think it spoke out loud. I felt like I heard it in my head. I don't know. But basically, it was telling me to off myself and my child. And, you know, everything will be better and all this stuff. And honestly, I ignored it. I got on with the day. When you're already going through depression, sometimes I'm telling you, you just don't even know sometimes what's real from what's not real. You know, it's not an excuse. It's absolutely the truth. And it's my experience. You do not need anyone to validate it for me, because what you go through is what you go through. People sometimes can't comprehend stuff. And so therefore they try to make what you're going through less than, because they can't comprehend it. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So, you know, I spoke to my dad and he just said to me, you know, stop thinking like that and all that. I said, Dad, I'm not thinking like that. Literally, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that it was like a feeling, it was a thought. And every time I think of it, I still don't know, you know, if I heard it, if I felt it, if I heard it in my mind. But it was telling me to do something. And honestly, my mood was low, but I can honestly say I don't feel I was suicidal. And I'm sorry for any triggers. I wasn't. And unless probably, I don't know what instance, but would the person who is feeling like that not know that they are? I don't know. But I was being honest with my dad and I said, look, I haven't thought of it. I haven't even thought of it. And plus, there really wasn't. We were in our temporary accommodation. We were waiting to be rehoused, you know. So that passed. And I'm not going to lie. Like I said, the weird stuff continued. The pooing still continued in the toilet. Sorry. I'm just going to buff that. All of that crap continued. And again, I would say from that point, it was probably about a month when one day I was taking Steph to school. No, I wasn't taking him to school. He just came back from my parents. Yeah, because my dad buzzed and you couldn't open the door from the intercom. You had to go downstairs. But I think when he buzzed, he realized the door was open, so he just made his way in. And that was the first time I ever saw a man next door with the kids. So I let my dad in, and then he actually wanted to talk to me. So that's when he was saying to me, like, oh yeah, I'm their dad. Have you seen her? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? I've not seen her for a while. And then, you know, I was just telling him, like, I've knocked there a few times because there's been this ongoing issue with the feces and all of that stuff. And, you know, I've not seen her. I said I used to see her in the morning. But all while I'm talking to him, this man has a big Bible in his hand. A big Bible and a rosary. And that's when he started telling me, like, yeah, you know, there's some kind of entity. And honestly, it just felt like everyone knew except us. Because honestly, I'm not going to lie. He said it so calmly. It was just like he just said it like it was just normal. Just like, yeah. And I just said to him, you know, I didn't know of anything. I haven't seen her. And while he's doing that and talking to me, like the kids are knocking on the door. And it's saying, he was saying to me, like, yeah, it's got a hold of her and he won't let her go. You know, I just managed to get the kids. But now I won't let her go. I'm thinking, what? You know what I mean? And this man did not look, you know, he looked like a responsible, you know, decent man. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't thinking, oh, he's crazy. But yeah, man. We left that same week, you know. After that day, my dad was just laughing at me because he knows, like, he calls me a hypochondriac. I left. I told him, I said, Dad, I said, I can't even do it anymore. Between the voices and this stuff, no, please. So we went to my parents, and yeah, stayed there until we got rehoused. So I'm doing Moonlit Mystique on this now because it's actually was the base that I used for that swatch.
Some of that right now, noodles wings. Not great.
So
got all of
hello. So yeah, yeah.
Great. I can make some noise.
No, I am live.
I know. I can make some noise.
Why? Because
you're live.
I don't make noise when you're live.
Yes, you do. You don't always make noise when I'm live. You always disturb me when I'm streaming.
I always come in waving the white flag.
So only when you're hot drinks, that's it.
No, food.
Oh yeah, food and hot drinks. But everything else, you start just talking to me, rags.
No, I know the thing now. He's gonna be here in a minute.
What?
He's talking about the noodles.
Oh, I wanna go for a pizza.
You gonna what?
For a pizza.
Okay. So yeah, just had a whole family affair there. Turn around, there's like 4 people in my room. Where did my cleanup brush go? Where did my cleanup brush go? Yeah, I'm gonna catch up. I know. Trust me, Gina. Face day, but make some noise. Okay, so he streams on Twitch. Don't know what he's talking about. It just exaggerates that, man. Okay, I'm gonna just cure. Come on, straighten your hand. I'm gonna cure. Oh no, you definitely don't know which way is up. Like, and this is the truth again. When I was younger, way younger, teenager, early 20s, used to throw the word depression out before I even knew. And I was depressed for years and I didn't even know. There's some things that happen to you that you just think is just you, but honestly, there are so many signs of depression you can't keep up. And I've realized that the biggest part of it is just, and this is part is easier said than done. So I'm not even going to make anyone feel away. And people say like, oh, you should talk. That's one part, but sometimes you can't. And I would say the biggest thing for me, for someone who has gone through depression, is about the so-called friends. And I can't say so-called friends. This is the thing. I still feel people should be honest about the levels. What's the depth of our friendship? What's the limit of our friendship? What can you handle? What can't you handle? But because that's not a conversation that we ever have, with our friends, we just assume. That has been the biggest part for me. That going through stuff, I have not been able to talk about it. I'm not answering calls. I'm not doing any of the things that we used to do. I've literally dropped off the face of the planet. No texts, not answering, not going to the birthday parties, the girls' nights, whatever. And then they just drop you off. They literally they turn their backs, you know. What's up? Yeah, so I've got no connection, sorry. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. It really is upsetting. Back online. Okay. So but yeah, if you have a friend and you know someone who's going through depression, be patient. Um, I know it's not easy, but for me, even when I went through depression, my family were actually the one support group I didn't have. Um, if you come from a family where y'all don't talk about your feelings, proper checking with each other, don't discriminate, don't generalize, don't yeah. If you have that kind of family, yeah, it can hinder your progress in getting better. And in a way, there's a lot of things that I just had to put to bed. Yeah, yeah, definitely, Gino. Yeah, it does. It's definitely stigma. And it's just not the understanding. My late dad was somebody who didn't, depression was not in his vocabulary. My dad never mentioned depression, and my dad went through depression, but he didn't even know. He didn't even know that he was going through depression at the time, which is also sad. We had no idea. So people take it so personally. Yeah. And, and that's the thing. It's not about you now. The fact that I'm not answering your call isn't because I don't want to talk to you. I literally have the phone in my hand. I can see it. And what sometimes people that have not been through it realize is after that phone rings and you don't answer it, me personally, I'll just go lay down. It would make me feel so bad. All of a sudden, I just feel tired. I'm just going to get under the covers. I'm just going to forget about it all. It can just put you off your food. Because you want to answer it. You do want to answer it. It's not that you don't. You do. And that's what I mean. And I've never had that level of understanding from my family. They never understood it. In fact, my mom says it live. Oh, but you're strong. Like, Mom, I'm not. You're talking about I'm strong now. I've had to become strong now. But I literally run out of resilience. You can run out of resilience. I remember speaking to the therapist and asking that. You can. You can be strong. You can be passionate. You can have that fight. But you can run out of that fight too. You can run out of resilience. And I didn't know that. And so when something as basic as waking up and brushing your teeth and doing your hair or things like that, giving a damn about things like that, when you don't, something's wrong. Yeah, definitely. No, you definitely can't. If you're able to be strong 24/7, then you're switched off in so many ways. If it's your job, then it's your job because you don't take that with you. You leave that there and you go home. But yeah, that's just going to burn you out, you know? And that's just because things just kept happening and just kept happening and you just get used to it happening like it's a thing. Pardon me, and it's not. And and even while you're going through that, so honestly, sister, you're going to get through this. This is the nail that I'm going to basically do here. The way I've explained it. Yes. Yes. No, I understand. I so understand, honey. And even with our kids, it is true. We have to normalize it because it's a clinical condition. Being depressed isn't about being like worse, less than in society. It isn't. That guy that passed away, that Liam, they said that he got dropped by his label. And I think they pushed back his record or something, or some album that was supposed to come out. So obviously he was upset, hurt, angry, who knows? And he thought, I'm just going to take some stuff because let's say when you take stuff, substances, is to try and numb yourself from what you're actually feeling. And obviously now he's had some diverse reaction to this thing. And yeah, it's definitely not what he had intended, but it is what happened. Yeah. Depression is real. I'm going to put these colors on my palette. I'm going to put some purple, the twilight tints. And I did use the orange, the Wicked Whisper. Oh no. You see? Everything was piling up. I'm not here saying, it's okay, but everything was piling up. And that's it. Yeah. It's so long. It really is. You know, and we can go through it. And it's like, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for my children, I don't know. You know, you think, how do I get through it? But yeah, I really don't. I really don't. So, exactly. It costs nothing to try and be nice to one another. Like, come on. Like, people think that this is, you know, just being nice. Like, and like you said, you just never know. The world is very small and very round indeed. And what goes up comes down and all that good stuff. Okay, so I think what I'll do first is not that. I'll need to put the purple in first. So I'm just going to put some of this twilight tints. Let me just get this ombre brush. Actually, not the ombre brush, because I think I used a sponge. Okay, and I think on this side, I'll put it on this part of the nail. This color is so gorgeous. Twilight tints. Stunning purple. Okay. I'm just going to fan that out a bit. I think I'll do that rather than the sponge because, well, I will do the sponge, but I mean just this part and then do the sponge, sponging. Alright, there's a sponge because I already took the sponge out. Spongy! Did you fall down? Okay. I found another spongy. So I'm just going to just do that. This charm is just doing the most. I'm just going to fan that out again. And because of the type of glitter that it is, it like leaves this foil residue. Okay, I'm just going to flash that. My lamp looks like it's about to fall. Okay, so swipe this brush. I'm going to do the orange. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad that was a turning point for you, honey. Yes, yes. Honestly, they do. And I don't know if it's just one of those things, but honestly, Gina, you are so blessed. You have such a confident young lady for a daughter, honestly. I'm going to just put some of this Wicked Whisper. I'm using the dotting tool and just kind of going round. Yeah. And, you know, they always say like children are resilient, but honestly, it's in the same way, you know, their resilience can be depleted. But I think the honesty is what it helps them out. I think there's nothing worse than when you are lying to your child, and sometimes I know you have to. But when it's a situation that you actually live in, I do think it's a bit harder. I mean, that's me personally. So this time I'm just going to use the sponge directly, and don't want it to look so super, oops, rounded. I'll keep some of it on. I'm just sponging around because I was kind of using this not like a sun, but more the moon. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look at that. Looks a bit too rigid there. Just use that ombre brush. Okay, I'm gonna cure that in the lamp. Put some base coat on my palette, and I'm gonna find. I need two. I need the bats. Thinking about Kathy bats. Okay, so I found one. Oh, this time it's easier. I was literally in here earlier on. So I don't want to pull this out. Just having a look to see. Oh, there's a small one, which I can't even bloody get out. Okay, so that's two. So let me see if I can find another one similar in size. The witches and cats are all too big for me. Ooh, I think I see. Oh no, that's a tail. Sorry, you know when you're trying to. Oh my god, what's that? It's another cat. Oh, it's a witch. Okay, I think I've got my bats. Okay, so I'm going to use some base coat. some base coat on this one. I think 2 bats on this nail. Just want to make sure that it's sitting nicely. This one looks like it's got a, looked like it had a dent, but I think it was just the angle of it. All right, I'm going to just cure that, cure the bats. And what else is on that nail? So we got some what's that now? Okay, I think I did do the grassy bits. Yeah, they're knowing we aren't being honest. 1,000,000%. Like I said. And the only times they don't know are when we are actually not being honest about things that they're not supposed to know anything about. And that's fair because they don't know anything about it anyway. It's not appropriate for their age. So they're not even going to have a hint. I'm just applying some base coat around because I don't want no lifting from the bat. Yeah. As I said, I don't know, everyone's the same. My experiences that I'm talking about are not the same as everyone else's. I get it. But when you're a single parent, because I was a single parent with my first child, it's just me. So that's probably the reason why there was more honesty. And I did have family members that were talking to him about the inappropriate things that he didn't understand. So I didn't realize for a long time that that's what was happening until one day he told me. And yeah, it doesn't help. That doesn't help. And like today from my family, all they say is the same thing. Oh, look at him. He's so handsome. No, it's not just about him being handsome. Like, he was that same child. He literally was that same child. So supporting me then and, oh, it turned out like this, because you know what? My life became redundant. You know, you make the life just about the kids because that's it. That's all you can do. I already felt bad enough for picking a waste man for a father, but a dad, a sperm donor, whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, so I filled in those. Oh, my lamp is gonna fall. So that's literally the swatch. Do I need to zoom in? Maybe a little bit, right? So now I'm gonna put in the green, like the grass, the leaves. Let's clean this ombre brush. So I'm gonna use the ombre brush for this part. I'm first of all just gonna just do that, and then I will use the liner brush to do some longer veins, so to speak. So I'm just going to put my sturdy boy Yeah, it's called a Sturdy Boy. And I'm just gonna bring some of them. Okay, so have a look at that. I'm gonna drop my lamp at this rate. Okay, so I'm gonna go in again with the sponge, just like at the end, the edge. Let's just go on the lamp. I'm thinking what I want to do on those other two nails, but I'm gonna have a look at some stickers or decals. So for me, so much better for them to hear from us. Yes, yes. And hey Lou, how are you, sweetheart? It's definitely so much better. And Lou, now that you're in here, I actually did finally watch the Bexy Glow. I'm so sorry it took me a minute. I didn't get a notification. And I don't know why. Sometimes, you know, they just don't let us be great. So okay, so now I just got to do the little graveyards. I am going to wipe. Okay. Let's do a thin base. Yes, because I asked Becky and she remembered your order. So she's like, yeah, she got a double up. I absolutely love the spin the wheel. So I'm not trying to get you to spend more money, Lou, but on Monday next week on TikTok, they're going to be doing a spin the wheel. It's just she didn't do it this Monday because they're still kind of adjusting back from, you know, doing the 2 nail shows and stuff like that. So, but she said Monday, spin the wheel. Yeah, the double ups are so good. The double up, or, you know, like um like Gina got a different thing for every spin. It was just so effective. Like, yes, get in there. So I'm just going to cure that. I'm going to wipe the Turkey, and I am going to do the matte. Yeah. She's been doing a lot of like sort of like watch and learn, which I do I'm here for. Okay. So I'm going to add my matte. Where are you, Matt? Yeah, the spin the wheel. Oh my gosh, so addictive. And these nails are not going to stay matte anyway, but this way I get to just kind of smooth everything out. I did add the base and now a bit of matte. So these glitters look pretty in matte. We're not going to finish this set in matte. They are going to be glossy. Okay, I'm going to put that to cure. Do your 30 seconds, girl. And then the little gravestone, tombstone things. Yes, I am enjoying the last day of my BA of the month. So that's what my last live is about. And it's been an awesome month, period. So, yeah, it's been an awesome month. Oh, gosh. So, we're not mad. All right. Well, I just want to, there's some pots. Oops. Just never the same. And I don't stick the tips down on my practice hand. So I'm just away a little bit because of my palette. But yeah, I never stick the tips on there. Like Envy showed me how to do it, but the truth is I don't feel confident, and I know in my luck I'll do something. But it's all good. Just that little ridge, I never like it. So I'm just buffing that down. Yes, that's better. Okay. So let's do this, the tombstone thing. I know, with the live name. Yeah. Honestly. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun. Okay, so now for the tombstones. So I'm using Ghostly Glamour to draw these little toombies. Oops. Oh gosh. Oh, document. It just sounds like a little chihuahua barking, but the other dog sounds huge. Mm-hmm. Paint that underneath.
Yeah, Mom.
Hi.
You still left?
Yeah. What's wrong?
I just want to tell you about something.
Okay.
You know the mouse pad I have right now?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's glass mouse pads.
The glass.
Yeah. But they're like more dense and like harder to get dirty.
Okay.
Also, no, they don't cost that much, like 12-ish pounds.
Okay.
The fabric ones probably fabric ones are probably gonna get dirtier than glass. So.
But do you think glass will work for you when you're having your raging?
I mean, with mouse pads.
Because
I'm
you
more.
and your brother act like when you die in the game, like, you know, it's the worst thing that could happen.
Sometimes it's happen like that. But
I know.
the mouse pads. I feel like the glass mouse pad will probably last longer. But fabric is probably what I'm not used to.
No, you're trying to find something that you can basically still drink.
Well, I wouldn't really drink it from my mustard.
No, but if you did, you could wipe it because it's glass. Is that?
Yeah, I
That's
can show you.
okay. Please, like, let me just finish this live and you can show me because. Oh God, these children. The practice hand has gone right inside the lamp. Wait, did I draw the thing with the grey? Okay, hold on. Very short. I did. Okay. Okay. Let me just kill that. And then I'll do it is, I didn't trick you. It's just the playing word of words. It is actually my last live as BA of the month. I will still be a BA, but October was my month. And so this is like my last set, my last live as BA, because tomorrow's the 1st of November, so it'll be a different BA. So, you know, I won't be doing any other lives being like, oh, BA of the month. Like, no. That's why. Yeah. And it's Halloween today, so boo. You know, shock you, and all of that. Oops. Just wipe this brush. So I'm gonna want cheeky chicken. Yes, Lou. I was. Okay. So it really feels like these days trying to get right up close to my nails, I need to take off my glasses. Actually, before I do this, I'm jumping the gun. I didn't do it in the swatch, but I think I do want to do it for this. I'm just going to put some black. No, that's too much. And I'm going to mix it with some top coat. Which is what Raven does for all her shading needs. Can you do a November collection tease? Oh, what? Like I'm the BA. Honestly, they might send shots for me. You know, there's some people going to be like, I've not even been BA yet. I'm just using some perfect black and top coat. I'm just kind of doing like a little outline for the graveyard. No, for the tomb. Yes, just literally that. And just flash it. Oh, are you saying that you want to know what's going to be in the collection? Is that what you're saying? Is that the tease? Because I do have the November collection. Okay, so now to the crosses. I just feel like I can't see like that. Hi.
Yeah, Jay.
Oh, you're CG, all right.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, not bad, thanks. Still at it.
Same old, same
You
old.
don't know. You ready for that trim?
Yeah, I need it.
I know. I see your bed and everything. Okay. I was doing it the other way because I don't want it for some things. You know, the patients and the won't want something. They don't care. I want it now. Oh, I know. Priya, yes, that's what she's saying. Ah, oh my gosh. Well, the collection goes live on the 4th. I will be doing a live. I will be going live. Sorry if you can't see at the moment. It's all a bit topsy-turvy with this hand. Jeez. And I have to make my crosses, not no Antichrist cross. So we are making sure. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's just look at all the crosses. Okay. I think I want this one to go the other way, actually. I should have done that one. This one. Kind of want it to... I want it to go... Did I just do that? Yeah, that's too pronounced. All right, I'll just rub that off. No, I think that's too over processed. I mean, if the cross on your grave look like that, must be. Just gonna... Okay. Should I put that in the lamp? I'll go in with the black again. I'm just going to do 10 seconds. Thank you all for the thumbs up, guys. And, you know, not because it's me, but I always wonder, because whenever I go into someone's live or I'm watching their video, I just feel like I need to do that thumbs up, you know. I hate the fact that giving someone a thumbs up is so relevant. I think some people take actually being nice as, I don't know, like, a chore. Honestly. So the fact that giving someone a thumbs up helps their channel is like saying, hey, because some people just can't be nice. Yeah. Wait, that's 5 days away. I know, Gina. I know. What I can say is the colors are all beautiful. All of them. And it's definitely worth the wait. Okay, so I think the last bit is the rest in peace and stuff, which I did do using Moonlit Mystique. And to turn the lamp off because every time the hand, because of the sensor, so why did that pea just die? Why did the pea die? I don't remember the whole thing. I just remembered it's that beautiful, but it will torment you. You gotta make sure you wipe that. I can't even use acetone because there's no base coat on there. Let's just do it. Did I put dots? Did you hit that? Yeah, you're looking at it now. Like, wait, what did I do? Oh, Jesus. No, I didn't. I didn't do dots. Good. I still don't like the what's wrong with the P? Why is the P just doing the most? Okay. Stop it. I'm gonna write it somewhere else because I think it's my space. I'm gonna put it down here and do my. And then do it there. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, let's trash that. I'm doing too much touching. I can't even keep control of the hand and where I'm touching and not touching. So I'm gonna flash that. I thumbs up all the time. So yeah, it's so true. It's just another way. It's just like how people just, oh well, I can say hello if I want to. I don't have to. Some people tell me that I apologize too much, but I don't think there's such a thing. You know, even when I think I've stepped on someone, I'm saying the sorry before I even look, and it's a peanut. You know, um, but the way some people are with those things that are for free in life, I just feel like it's the same thing with social media. They know what it means to, you know, to like your comment, to like your post, or so they shouldn't make it easy for people like that. So I'm gonna do the same. Is that you, Kim? Is that you? Mm. You know, that squiggle handwriting that nobody knows about. That's what that is. Okay, well, no more squiggling. I'm just gonna kill that now. Just do 30 seconds. Um, chicken. There are only some that are literal to me. Like honestly, um, and I grew up back home, so I used to see what that chicken before we ate it. However, like lamb or whatever, I didn't see that. But can't name them. Apparently, you can't name them. Okay, I am. Here's my builder gel. You know what? Instead of actually using a builder gel, let me just use my 5-in-1. This is a top coat. My dad's butcher. Alright. Oh gosh. Oops. It's a 5-in-1 top coat. Just gonna use it to just have a little raised. Swiping around a little. I am still going to top coat everything. I'm just going to turn the hand upside down a little. I'm going to flash it for 10 seconds and do the other one. Oh, I love fish. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I would be like your mum as well, Gina. If my kids will just be looking at me with the, but you are still going to do meat though for us though, right? Why does it sound like someone's making popcorn? It's so weird. I'll turn it upside down again. And so that gel can self-level. Just cure, I'll just do flash. So that's the top coat. Oh, yes, definitely. I would do the same. I'd be like, okay, you guys, are you always after your meat? Okay. Don't think I want to put any on the grave stones. Okay, so now I have to think about what I'm doing on, let's just put the hand up there. I'm going to top coat the rest of the nail, but I just felt like I wanted a little raised bit there to focus on the bad. Let's just put this polish up here. I was thinking about stamping, but I said I was going to look. Never cooked fish. I wouldn't know where to start. Oh my gosh, honestly, I've always loved fish, and because fish is there's just so many choices. I was going to say versatile. It is versatile, but there's so many choices with fish. It's going to be so hard to even say to you, hey, try this one. But not to be obvious, but have you had fish and chips? Because that'd be a good place to start. Try it, but oh, sure. I thought I could see a little pesky. Pardon me. Some fish and chips. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. So just having a look to see if I had some stickers I might want to use. I'm gonna have to use some glitter gel. Because I felt like where I did the art, it would have to be a sticker that made sense to me for me to use it. Okay, I'm not gonna worry. I'll use charms. I was thinking about stickers, but I was like, no, I'm gonna use charms, so I'm gonna get glitter polish. Salmon, yes, that's a good idea, Priya. Salmon, I love salmon. Well, we just love fish. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna use moon dust. I absolutely love this polish. And I'm gonna see gonna clean my ombre brush. Yeah, I love fish. Oh gosh, right. The thing is, the main seafood that's loved by the kids is prawns or lobster because they've got a high chest. I don't know where they're going. So for my birthday, I said to hubby, you know, I don't want to do something that doesn't involve the kids. Um, I don't. I never feel comfortable. Just that, mum. I'm sure you ladies can probably agree. It's not saying that I can't eat without my kids. I just think like your birthday, you know, you can celebrate that with your children as well. Um, so it's just like, look, I could afford like, you know, I could take you out, but those children with their big back and prawns and lobsters. Oh, so I like how this moon dust. Oh my gosh, I need to ox screen off of one of these because we've used the moon dust out of this. And I just like how it's just gonna look with the the polish. Yeah. I don't know what it is, Gina. Um I feel weird. Especially like if we're going out. I just feel like they need to be there. And this area where I'm just putting that moon dust is where I'm going to put my bling. Actually. Okay. Okay, moon dust. Just checking the hand. I'm gonna have to hold her in there like a baby. Just checking and making sure. Let's do 30 seconds. I've got to hold her in there. So I don't want that thumb to sit down, touch anything. I know, it's everything. When I have my cheeky McDonald's when they're at school, I've got to throw the wrapper outside. So what it is that they've got a radar. They automatically go to the bin and they're looking for me. Oh, mum, did you? Yeah. And even if we do have that one, I don't even mind saying, okay, yeah, well, we can go and do something else. Um, I'll just picking off. After I top coat and all that good stuff, I will wash my hands. Please, hello. Spooky, scary skeletons. Okay, I'm going to use Madame Glam's No Wipe. Oops. Top coat. And top coat these babies. Sorry, just make sure we're in the frame. Let me zoom out a little. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Because every time I let go of it, it just comes back to me. And only because when I'm so zoomed in, and it distorts the camera, right? Or mine anyway, because these phones think you don't know what you're doing when you do. Just going to I need to brace myself tonight because the kids are going to come round trick or treating. And when I say kids, I mean teenagers who need to basically go and put their heads in their book and leave the trick or treating for the little ones. You know, when we all know what you're after is munchies. Okay. That's all I see around here. And I've realized that families are taking their children out to trick or treat before actually Halloween. I saw so many kids over the past few days being taken trick or treating, or because the bigger kids sometimes do spoil it for them. There was one year they had the cheek to come into my garden. Oh my gosh, when I just threw water outside the window. Right, you know what? Nope, I'm not doing that. We're gonna cure the 4 nails first. So that pendant is touching it again. I'm gonna cure that first, and then I'll do thumb separately because I can I can sense touching in the air. Souls of Alchemy. Oh, Alchemy of Souls, sorry. If you know me, you know that I will change the name of your children if you gave me a chance. So please don't. Sorry, I just had to look at it from my bird's eye view. Oh, this has been awesome. Thank you so much, Lou. I literally, because this was the one I had done like a little swatch, you know, like showing all the different things you can do with the collection. So I did recreate a few of those nails, and as it was my last day today, I was like, wait, what are we gonna do? Yes, that's what you need to do, Gina. Get that chill. Get chilled. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thumb. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. The thumb. Um, did I just get rid of the top coat? Boo. Okay, no white top coat. I'm just going to do the thumb. Okay. So hold your hand in there because we don't want no isms. Yeah, she can do her visit. Yes, it makes sense. It is. I'm the same. The impending thoughts the day before. And honestly, I can sit here and give you all the advice in the world and it would make sense. But I absolutely get it. So it's not even like you know what I mean, you're thinking wrong or anything like that, sister. I used to be like that the day before a visit. Right, so what I am going to do is take these nails off, and I need to go wash the hand real quick. There's no way I'm wiping all of that. Please don't start accumulating the most dust. Masking you nicely. Just put the nails back in. What's this crusty mollusty? Oh, did I just touch you with dust? I'm so sorry, my girl. Okay, let's put your bling bling back on. How the hell does this thing go anyway? Maybe let's try this way. Got this ring from Amazon. And it's got like the little, like the dangle. And it's such a weird ring to wear, because I thought I wouldn't be able to move my hand, but I was able to. What is this now? Yeah. Because you don't realize it, but those two fingers, the pinky and the ring, are always together. It's so weird. What do you mean I'm live? I've been live. Did it cut out? You're so damn beautiful. Your hands are so hot and so warm. Oh, sissy. That's what it is. A safe space. One thing I will always promise any of you is I may not be able to catch up with all your videos, but anything else that's real, yeah. That's why our Charm Sister Squad has been so strong years and years on, because we focus on the real things in real life. Content creating, watching videos, likes and views is a part of it, but it's the real life. And I cannot even begin to talk about the amount of people that, we've helped, even, like the times when you used to come in the live prayer, we've had people on the verge of dying. We've had sick people. We continue to have sick people, and just make everyone feel empowered, just nail the pain, because we all had, that whole thing in common. So, ooh, thank you, sis. I got it from Amazon. But honestly, it's like, I think it's for people with little fingers, because I can only wear it on those two as well. I just want to see, because I think I need gold charm. I do. I'm just having a look at some gold stuff and see. Yeah, and that's what it is. Yes, definitely. That's the thing. That's the focus. It's on what's real. And I'm not saying other stuff aren't. And there's so many people who kind of like are okay and don't need that support, you would think, on the outside, but they do. Um, okay, so this one has it's got a moon. I'm just having a look, and it's because of the gold. I feel like I want something gold there, like something gold but Halloweeny. I'm saving the Scorpio for my birthday set. Yes, ma'am. Okay, it's not in this one. Oh, I know, Gina. That first live was everything, and you know, it's just it's the realness. You know, like if you ask me a question or something, it's basically I haven't seen it, but I guarantee. Oh no, these are too pretty for this practice hand. I'm so sorry. Let's just put that away. You're not getting any dangle charms. So sorry for the confusion. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see. These ones are too pretty too. I'm sorry. I know sharing is caring, but there's only so much I can share with my practice hand. Sorry, we're not using those. Oh, false alarm. Hold on. So random, but the other day. Oh, Femi's charms. Oh gosh. No, I can't do that either. I want to use that on myself. Because, you know, Femi did a collab with Macabre, right? Years and years and years ago. Many moons. That was my first polygel kit. So, okay. It's the bling process. Oh, the share. I really don't want to share bling. I'm looking for anything else we can put. Not my good bling. Nope. We need neutrality. Just anything, not mine. We'll find all the stuff. It's just not my stuff. Okay. Sorry, Priya. That stuff I'm not putting on that practice hand. Like I said, I love you, but not that much. Okay. Because I'm trying to also go through stuff that I have had for like years, like Halloween stuff. Don't worry about that. Let's see what I've got in here. So I've had some of these things for a minute. Come on. Okay, so that's the 3 that I'll use. I know who I consider. Oh, amazing, amazing. I love that. It is seeming like forever ago, but I'm bringing it back. I'm going to do a set. Yeah. No, 100%. Loopy Loo. Oh, honestly. Just having a quick smidgy look at what else. Okay, so this stuff that I've picked up. But yeah, I think nicknames as well are just they're personal, aren't they? It's so weird because my dad was the only one who called me Teddy Bear. And it's not even a nickname my mum uses. So it's a bit weird. Well, not that it's weird, but I just mean like it was only my dad. So it literally was. Yeah, some of these charms I've had for a minute, and I don't even know if it'll be a whole vibe, but okay, so it's not gonna happen. I feel like I did put the glitter there, but I just don't feel like I need to put anything there now. Yeah, I feel like the bats, Kathy bats. Oh, but maybe these little starburst things. Maybe that would be nice. See what that looks like. Okay, I like that. Let's just get some moons and stars. Dilly dally diddy. Oh, yeah, I love it. Absolutely do. My mum hasn't got a nickname for me. It's just, that's it. And also, I'm the only one my dad gave a nickname to. So, yeah. It's weird because my brother's not bothered, but my sister is heavily bothered about it. I know your name, kid. What we name? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is what it is. It happens like that sometimes. Just gonna use I'm gonna use bubblegum, no, gummy gel. I am going to this now. I think I'll just put a starburst there. Just go on the lamp because I'm not going to start faffing about with the E, the little one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right. Let me just see how much battery I got. I just realized we've been live for a minute. I got 30%. Plug her butt plug. 2 seconds. This is the end now. I'm talking so much. Oh my gosh. That's like, it's the last one anyway. The BA one. They believe me, there are some people who are celebrating right now, like, woohoo! No more live from that. What's the brush I was using now? Like literally, right? Go live tomorrow and they'll be like, wait, but I thought you said that that was you. Okay, I'm gonna put a moon and the starburst thing. I think that's what that is. I'm just putting some more top coat because you know you get the little like ridge. I don't want that. I don't want to put top coat on the gold embellishment either. Now to remember where we had put. Do you ever do that where you put the glue down and then you like literally forget? Oh, I'm gonna say it was around there. Lower, lower, higher, higher. I think it's around here somewhere. It's about that time. Okay, so actually I don't like it there. I've moved it down there. Let's see if I've got. Crap. Just needed to catch those caviar beads before they just spin out. So I'm going to put a cheeky moon. God, that dog is still barking. That's what you call dedication. Goodness gracious. It's like I said that and he stopped. Like he could hear me. I hope I've saved your tonsils, if you have tonsils. Oh, come on, we're not doing this. Alright, where's my flashy? Flash that, flash that, flash that. It's the caviar beads, oh my gosh. But yeah, we're nearly done now. Just got the thumb. I'm not putting any rhinestones on that hand. I'm wiping my brush before I go back into that bit top coat because, you know, contamination station. thumb is so awkward. I just feel like I'm gonna have to move that one over there. Weird. I'm not mad at you, but if you would turn round, you could join the party. One more caviar, babe, please. Come on, be my friend. I'm just gonna flash. Oh my god. Somebody joined a party that wasn't invited. Off you go. Alright, I'm just going to do a full cure in the lamp now. I'll leave her in there. You can prop your hand up on that buffer. Oh, thank you, Gina. Oh. I love that. Oh. Little Purple, how are you? Happy Halloween to you too. Thank you for coming in. I did a set because I was the BA of the month and it's the last day. So it's my last live as BA of the month. As of tomorrow, it's going to be somebody else. Oh, thank you so much, sister. You know, it's weird because I did a swatch and then now to do it for a set, it was like, okay, so we need to do like other stuff as well. And I knew I wanted to use, I'm just going to spray some isopropyl alcohol on there. I knew I wanted to use my beautiful gel potion collection. And so that's what I did. I need to get a dark background.
Is that downstairs?
Is that downstairs?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh no, it might be cutting.
Yeah. Go look.
Oh, you need to hold on then. I'm nearly done. Are you gonna come with all your problems of the day today, right now?
TV, you can turn it on.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna turn the flash on. Nothing's gonna be happening for you right now, but oh my gosh. So there's Miss Mama. I'll turn some of the lights off because sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. Okay, because I've got the flash on the phone. So that's the set. I used like all the colors I've used, other than I was gonna call it Moonchild, Moon Dust, is from the Gel Potion collection, and the white is Polygel from Madame Glam. And there's how the thumb is looking. You're just borrowing my rings. Do not even get excited. And we have some bats, but the shine. I'm so done. Yeah, I just thought I'd bring that swatch to life. And there's a set. And just get off the stand. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, guys, that's the nails. Thank you all so much for coming into the live. Absolutely just love how they turned out. She's literally a fluff bucket again. Put this little light on. Got our bats. Pretty nails on cart. Thank you so much. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Priya. And thank you to everyone that popped in. Absolutely amazing. The gel potion collection is still available, but my 50% code MAMA50 is only valid for today. And I think, you know, up until probably midnight, you know, US time. It's been a blast and I've had the best, absolute best time. I love this collection. And yeah, can't wait to see who's going to be BA of the month. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm going to plug this phone out. Miss Mama. Oh, God. Let's just try and put you up there. Okay, I feel like it's my big light. Let me just turn this off. Because of the type of polish, the glitter gel polish is, you know, like, it's so hard for the freaking phone to to focus. So even the green that we did there, we'll definitely do some reels because you're never really going to see it at its best right now. I love the orange, the Twilight Wicked Whisper, and the bat thingy bobs. What did you say about caviar beads? Love you. You see? Oh, I love you guys. So let me know if you need to talk. Love that. Loved it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Sorry, I just thought I saw something about caviar beads. So proud to be stuck. Yes, yes, absolutely amazing. Like, honestly. And, you know, if you prefer to talk on WhatsApp, just, you know, shout me a message and I will share, you know what I mean? Like, I've met so many amazing people in this community, but more so because I have never met so many people that I had so much in common with. And I'm talking about real life stuff, things that you'd beaten yourself up for years thinking you were the only one ever. And obviously you're not. So yeah, it's been a real ride. All right, guys, I love you all. And Mama Does Nails, and I'm out. Please catch me in the next one. Not sure if that's going to be tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. Maybe, yeah, I might do. A little. I think I will be live tomorrow because guess what? I'm supposed to be doing my autumnal acrylic set for Bexy Glow, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I love you all. Bye. Look at her. And thank you all for coming through. Thank you to everyone, all the new people I saw today, all the new faces. You're so welcome. I hope I see you again. All right. Have an amazing day. Yeah, I saw a hack to pick up caviar beads. Oh, up by holding a magnet on the top of the caviar bead container lid. Okay, I need to practice because Max sent me this thing as well, and it's a magnet. So thank you so much, Gina. And thank you, Lou, for coming in. Thank you, everyone. Gina, you already done know. Anytime, sweetheart. All right. Bye, guys.